Hi, back in the Alpina again, and it's just really a follow-up on my last video last week where I fitted the retrimmed steering wheel. I took it out for a drive and I got limp mode again, which was the first time I've had limp mode since I had the Lambda sensor replaced. So turned it off, turned it on again, limp mode went away, but what I was getting was different symptoms to before. If I fed the power in gradually, it pulled really well, no problems. If I just planted my foot at say 2000 RPM, it would come on boost, I'd get boost, then it would cut out, and then the boost would come in, and it kept cutting in and out, almost like it was over boosting, and then going into like a protection mode, and then after about 5 seconds it would just go into limp mode. So that happened, and then I had no other problems with it. And yesterday I did about 40 miles in the car, absolutely no problems, and then started the car up, did a couple of local journeys, started the car up, and the engine management light was on. And it's the first time the engine management light has come on without it going into limp mode. And it was driving fine, it was still driving as normal, but when I tried to push it, it went back into limp mode again. So I'm going to have a look at the codes, see if there's anything different to before. And you can see in one of my previous videos some of the diagnostics I did with the boosting problems. But so that will come up later in the video, but first we need to get this cleaned, and it will be the first clean since it had the ceramic coating back in August, September time, with some new products as well. And I'm going to try using my battery operated jet wash for this, because it's not actually that dirty. It's only done about 100 miles since then. So yeah, we'll give that a go, and then we'll come back to the diagnostics later. So it's first wash since ceramic coating, and a few things I got. pH Neutral Shampoo from Supagard, a Dual pH Neutral Snowfoam, and then obviously the Auto Bright Purple Rain. I'll just be doing the wheels, it's only done 100 miles as I said before, and some multi-purpose cleaner which I'll just spray on initially. And then what I'm actually going to be trying out is, I have used it before but not done a video, my WORX, basically battery operated 20 volt jet wash, which you get a bucket and all the other bits and pieces, and then I'll be doing a 2 bucket clean on it as well. That's the Purple Rain on. We're using 2 buckets and this
chance, love. I'm losing my mind, feeling that kind of love. I feel like a deep hole. Will you give me something that I can't give you here? Tell me what you're thinking, I need to know you're feeling. If you crush on me, you need to know my story. But don't get too close to me, cause I need my fantasy. Here I am, falling down, crashing down, and I feel like I don't need you. Here I am, falling down, deep inside, and I feel like I don't need you.
So things aren't going to plan today. Now my phone's decided to stop letting me record, so I'm using the iPad. But I've chamoised it off. I wasn't very happy with the microfiber towel that I've always used, and it's always been really good. It just doesn't seem to work with the ceramic coating, but it's still come up pretty nice. So let's see what this dirty water from the rinse is like. Still a lot of rubbish in the bottom. So I finished washing the car earlier using the WORX jet wash, battery powered jet wash. Would I recommend it? It's handy. You haven't got to get all your living in a house like I do, mid-terrace. I haven't got to get the jet wash and the shed in the back and the hose. And last week the hose pipe was frozen nearly all week anyway. But then the car was pretty much frozen all day as well, so I wouldn't have washed it anyway. It's not that powerful, so it took quite a long time to clean the soap off and stuff. But the battery did last for the whole time. That was doing the snow foam and the 2 rinses. The problem with the snow foam, this came with the kit, is it's only 400 mils, and I only just managed to cover the car. So if the car was filthy, it's not really suitable. And it's probably good if you're in a car show, you want to take it, or for instance where I keep my trailer and another one of my old cars, there's no water or electric, and you know that's probably the perfect place for this. So yeah, it worked all right, but it's certainly better having a proper jet wash. As for the wash mitt, not sure what I thought about it. There's still these sort of soft ones. When I did the sill, there was quite a lot of muck in it, and I had to really work to get the dirt out before I did the next wash. Whereas what I'm used to using, one of these, I've always found them a lot better for not getting clogged up with dirt. And finally the drying towel, which is like a, I don't know if you call it a terry towel, or it's like a microfiber towel, worked perfectly in the past, but with the ceramic coating it didn't work, so I need to find another thing to dry the car with. But overall, at least it's had a clean and it's looking good again. So back to the diagnostics. Right, this time I'm going to make sure I'm recording before I do it, because I basically was recording the health check before and then realised I wasn't actually in video mode. So unfortunately the engine management light that normally comes on up there isn't on now, even though I was getting the big one in the centre of the dash. Yesterday I was getting the small one which comes on like with the ignition. So I've just taken it for a drive, engine management light comes on as soon as I try and push it, so normally from low revs. So let's just check for issues. What I saw before was about 15 issues with the engine and a couple of others, but I think some of them were battery related from when I had the battery off. So I found 3 issues this time, all with the engine. So charge air temperature sensor signal, motor bearings drive, charge air hose monitoring. So I need to have a look what they are. Motor bearings drive, that I'm not sure what that one is. Charge air hose monitoring. So I also got a load of air mass flow sensors errors before. And I think that might have been what brought the engine management light on, because I also had some surging, and I know sometimes when you get surging issues it can be to do with the air mass airflow sensor. So something I was going to replace anyway, but this is looking, well, there's still obviously some issues here, but yeah, I'm going to have to see what I do next. So that's it for the clean and the diagnostics. Obviously clean went very well, diagnostics not so well. Problems with recording with the phone and not pressing record, and then when it was recording earlier when I was doing the clean, I also had problems with the phone storage filling up, so I didn't quite get everything I wanted. But yeah, I think probably end of February I'm going to have to get the car booked in to somewhere like BMR or BM Minitech, and just get them to have a proper look, because there's too many variables with the codes I'm getting, but we shall see. So until the next one, see you later.
Deep inside, and I feel like I